Hey there, everybody. Welcome to my second part of my live stream. That didn't take much longer than like 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. I said I would try to be back again or to do my second live stream today. Welcome to my second live stream, part two today, to be continued. I just went down into the forests, down in the back part of my property lot a little bit ago. Went up to a couple of little tree twigs and was able to get some the sap and some of these kind of smell when I broke into them. But let's see what we can do with these. And let's see what we can do with this and this. I might store this out in the main room. Because this one really smells. Now, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can build. I think I'm going to put this little nifty, because we're going to need that in a little while. So just bear with me while I try to build this. Let's see if I can aim down so you can see like what I'm doing. Now, my body is so excited to put those things outside. They stink so bad. I don't think that I've had any out of any of the of twigs or branches or you name it that I've ever brought inside. I don't think I've ever smelled this kind of smell. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly try to build this because I can't stand that smell. And then I'm gonna put these in there so you can see. And then I'm probably gonna put those outside, or to dry anyway, because it reeks. I can hardly like even build and bear the smell. Hopefully that green sap or whatever inside there is not toxic in the air. It's the one thing I'm kind of worried about because I don't know for sure. And technically, I've always said if you do something that you don't know or about knowing what something is or does, it's kind of like against the health and safety rules of science to smell or taste things or do stuff without knowing enough about them or what they do or what they are. And technically, shockingly, what I was just doing a minute ago was probably considered, unfortunately, against the health and safety rules of science. For not knowing, for sure. So I'm gonna quickly try to finish building this real quick. Put those in there real quick. Put the twigs in. Explain what it's supposed to do, and then I'm gonna, for the time being, I'm gonna quickly put those twigs back outside or whatever, or wherever anyway, I guess. Oh gosh, it's stinking. Trying to hurry with this. Body doesn't like it. Hopefully there's not like any kind of mold inside there, inside those twigs or anything. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this quick little. You know what? I'm actually gonna just do it right now. I can't stand the smell. I'm just gonna quickly. It's not looking as cool as I thought it was, but I think it's the sap in those. Something is just getting very. But anyway, here's the twigs right here. Here's a little door. Here's a little. Here's where like all the little twiggies, live twigs. I got down in the forest is gonna. Would be stored for kindling and firewood. That they could use for the cave. Now, let me go real quick. I'll be right back. Let me go see if I can just throw these outside real quick and get rid of these. I'll be right back. Be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, I'm back now. Now I can take this little dungeon apart now that you've seen. Now that you've seen that, now we can figure out what we want to build. Hold on, I gotta just bear with me real quick. I'm sorry. Trying to think what we should build in a second for our next little nifty, like creative invention. Great. Now it stinks in here. So does my hands. All right. We can build think this might look be called like a we'll figure out the name when I get done with that. We'll figure out what to call that. Trying to keep these all as straight as I can. So they don't look like a crooked sixpence. And of course, there's my dog, like yipping upstairs a little bit. He let out a couple yips again. Some days, for some reason, my dog just will not shut his pie hole. Other days, out of nowhere upstairs, if he lets out a little yip, all you have to say to him is tell my dog, to just say to my dog, "Will you just shut your pie hole?" And then he'll let out one more little bark or one little yip, and then he'll be quiet for a few hours. Then other times, you say it to him and he'll do it more. He'll let out a few more, or nothing can shut him up. Some days he just no matter what. Some days no matter what. Oh, my dog just does not know how to shut his pie hole. Then other days it's just as easy as just telling him, "Will you shut your pie hole?" And usually what he'll do, like I said, is he'll let out one more little yip or bark, and then after that, he'll be quiet for a little while anyway, or a few hours before he starts carrying on again. But I guess it all depends. I don't know if with my dog, if it's that easy today. If today's one of those days where it's as simple as just saying that to him or not. Let's see here. It could be real easy. It could be one of those days that's like real quick, simple, and easy. Just going upstairs real quick and saying to my dog, "Will you shut your pie hole?" And then him just letting out one more little yip or one more little bark, and then him being quiet for a few hours. Uh, but it also could not be one of those days. It could be one of those days where no matter what, he'll just carry on more, and it'll just make it worse, or he'll start yapping more. I don't know. Some days he's also like that too, if you say anything. So it might not be that simple, that easy. Oh, today it's hard knowing. Some days my dog is just so wound up and so wild up that nothing will shut him up. And if you try to react or say anything, it just makes it worse, where he'll get even noisier, and he'll carry on more. In general, my golden doodle dog is one of those kind that's very noisy. My dog is a very bossy and very demanding, high strung, has more energy than you can even keep up with a lot of the time, and you can wile him up very, very easily. It doesn't take much. Oh. Let's try this now. I'm just getting some more pieces, accessories. Now, I'll do another like 3-row column. Let's try the same pattern. And again, I keep trying to twist these so these are straight. When you put them in, it just makes it easier to adjust them before you put them on. Because otherwise, when you're turning these, it just makes everything harder. And then you repeat this little process like you see in the corners. And then two go together right there. And then back to skipping spaces in between. Let me check my phone a sec, or my iPad, see what this is saying. There. So what we could do is we could put like another LED candle inside here, but I find it better by experience. That you can see it better if you build something that has like some gaps, like what I'm building, like right there. Oh, I gotta. All right. Fortunately, I ran out of the green color, so now I'm either gonna have to use white or blue. I kind of prefer the. I kind of prefer doing the white. So white is exactly what we'll do. So now we'll go back onto doing. I'll start going with the white now this time. Color in for my next row. Now we'll do purple as we go upward. Now, as tempting as it would be to like make these little bars a little higher, problem with that is even like when you clamp them into place, when you push down, you have a bigger risk of these falling apart on you. And and I've had some experiences already with that. It's not really something that it's not really a fun thing that you want to experience, because everything that you try to do. Let's see here. Everything that you try to do comes crashing down. I'm going to get some more purple for this color. All right. I'll have to probably do one more row. I just should to make this a little bit like stronger, to strengthen that just a little bit. Now I'll do another row like this. And again, you want to keep your block straight. Or I should just say, oh, as best as possible. All right, I got a little bit more of the white left, like 2 of the white left, and then the rest I'm going to have to do, actually, excuse me, 3 of the white left, or 4, excuse me. And then I'm going to have to start going to the blue, unfortunately. Trying to put a few of these together real quick. All right, let's see if I can get some of these pieces over here so I can do some of that as we go. Oh, it looks like I will be like doing, I guess I shouldn't say will, but All right, let's try this. All right, now back to trying this. Just trying to see what I have. And again, I'm trying to make those as straight as I can. Looks like now I'll be going back with the blue again. Well, for the bars anyway. Just for the time being. And the process repeats like that. Then we go same as all like I've been doing with the processing. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can get this in without. The other thing I was going to ask everybody is how was your weekend? How was your weekends? Did any of you do anything fun last weekend? Now let's see if we can make that a little bit higher. Probably just one more. Just bear with me for a few while I put a few of these more of these sticks together. Or a few more of these bars together. These things take a little bit of time to push in and twist them together. Just trying to see if I have enough of these white pieces or blocks to be able to go all the way around. I don't know, it's getting pretty close. Fortunately, I might have to start using some of these other pieces, and that just means another one of those moments where I have an unstable like color pattern going on. Again, it's not really hurting anything, but it just looks it just might look a little bit funny. Anyway, we'll see how we do. Let's see here. And fall off. Yep, that's right. Just go ahead and just fall off on me. Let's see if I can put these back in. I have to keep getting up off and on to put some more of these pieces together. All right, now I'll just start with this. Wow, that one sure didn't go very. That one was kind of crooked. That one was definitely like a crooked sixpence for a little while. Now here comes where the color pattern does not stay a consistent pattern. So in a minute, I'm going to run out of these whites really fast in a second. So I'm not going to have much option but to start going off pattern. Well, maybe I'll have enough actually. I thought I looked a minute ago and saw that I'm running low on white bricks, all Lego bricks, but I'm seeing I have a little more than I thought I did over here. So maybe I will have enough. Yeah. It's kind of iffy. We'll see. And that I did. Now, taking a look at what colors I have. Here comes the part that might get kind of confusing to some. Now I wonder if I should use some of these neon, like yellow, neon orange, neon yellow, either way. And these actually, these Legos right here are the newer ones that I just recently got that are a little more shiny, bright, and glossy, and they clip on a little bit better and tighter down the way that they bond in. Let's see if I have enough to go a little higher. Oh, Legos are boinging or flying up in the air and bouncing everywhere and jumping around everywhere and falling on the floor, and gotta love it when it does that when you're trying to do a live stream. More I thought about it, I might not put a lantern or or a light or anything else inside this tower yet. I might just make that. I kind of designed it thinking more about it that I might do. So it has the capability for future of doing so. If I change my mind, or I mean, I meant to say, or if I decide to. All right, let's try this neon yellow. And here's some of my old flimsy loose blocks. I guess I could do one more roll up there. One more roll of this mellow yellow color. I don't know if this if the old soda pop was around or not, like back when you all were younger. But when my friends and I were growing up, uh there was a soda pop out called Mellow Yellow. There actually was a soda pop called Mellow Yellow. There was one called Surge, which was like a greenish. It was so on. It was like one of the worst like sodas out there, like with calories and you name it, out there back then. I don't think that soda exists anymore. But one was called Surge, which was like a greenish, but it was like a very very sweet, rich tasting soda compared to other. It probably had the most amount of caffeine. I think either college or high school life or college, I drank. My friends and I would drink that, and I used to get it out of the vending machines. Well, anyway, the pop would that soda pop, if people would drink it, let's say let's say that you consume too much of it, uh your body, like that soda like was so strong that like if you consume too much of it within a short length or period of time, your body's going to feel overcharged like a battery. You're not going to be able to sit. All right, let's try that. Let's now see. Oh, man. Right back to that poop color brown again. All blocks. I didn't think I would ever see that again. I thought I used all those of that color up a long time ago. Let's see here. Trying to look to see if I have enough parts to make one more little. I might be able to. There we go. Oh, one more little pink color right there. Let's see. Now I have enough to do a little bit more of that blue, of the light blue color now. Now, ow. Just glad that that I'm done working. That I ran out of that one poop color brown. You'll never have to see that brown poop color or brown or ever again or in these Legos. Well, in this live stream anyway. All right. Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell I wanted to tell all of you from the other day when we when I thought that those that tornado warning and amber and scary amber alert that might have freaked out who knows how many people my last live stream that I said probably was another host by our nowadays Michigan weathermen that send all these different false alarms constantly and it's never for real and it's similar to like a little kid running into a building when there's no fire and yanking on the fire alarms and running out the door and causing panic and all this like our weathermen have been doing constantly nowadays here in Michigan. It's kind of their own fault that that they play the boy who cried wolf way one too many times because then if something real actually is going on, then it's on them that nobody will that everybody ignores when there actually is when they actually do finally send out like a tornado warning or amber alert or severe weather warning advisories and you name it to your devices. Then if they're fully honest and they only send them when something real is really happening, then everybody will believe it. Otherwise, it's just going to get overlooked to be and have it'll lose its meaning. But it turns out that that the other morning, when it looked sunny out here again, the sun was shining, it was calm, it was all in my part of the area. There was nothing at all going on. And I was in the middle of a live stream with all of you, members and fans, uh, and it kept going. And I was worried that it was gonna how many people members it might have freaked out, but I I didn't realize that it turns out that actually in another area of of Michigan here, a tornado hit somewhere. And I found that out by my meteorologist, cousin Matt. And then also found out from one of my family friends, and then also my friend the Brit Guru. Uh, and he sent me a little short YouTube article or video clip of it. I thought it was very sad, but it turns out being that I guess I was for once, I guess I was wrong. But again, that wasn't really my fault. That I was wrong, that's what happens. Well, when our nowadays, when our Michigan weathermen nowadays being bored out of their minds, or being like these really young weathermen that probably just got out, graduate from college and are new and don't know what they're talking about, what they're doing, or and are so bored out of their minds that like the last couple of years constantly, kind of like last summer, here I am like sitting outside one evening with my phone watching the beautiful sunset on my back property lot on the deck one night and listening to my phone yakety yakking, and the severe weather service alerts keep alerting me and talking with robot voices saying lightning has been detected certain miles in your area, and then also going severe beep 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 severe severe storm warning. The National Weather Service has issued uh severe storm warning in your area. Take shelter in a basement. And I'm sitting there and watching the beautiful sunset that night. It's calm outside. It's a beautiful night. Nothing was even close to anything they kept saying. And it's pretty much all that they ever do nowadays. And that's their fault. That nobody will take it seriously anymore or know like what's real and when it isn't anymore. And half the time it never is. It's nothing more than just like it seems like it should be a federal offense every time they do that. And they keep making all these alerts and panic go off on everybody's devices when it's just very similar to a little kid pulling on the fire alarms when there's no fire and running out the door of a building. It's pretty much just like that most of the time. Well, that's what I thought was happening the other morning when all of a sudden I thought that they brought it up a notch, where all of a sudden I'm getting these scary, like, constant Amber alerts off and on my phone saying a tornado warning has been issued in the area. Take shelter now in a basement under a sturdy workbench, blah, 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 blah. And I just kept right on with my live stream and warning everybody it was just our ridiculous, like, young nowadays, like, bored weathermen playing false and prank alarms or something again. That's what I thought it was. I remember all the years my cousins and my friends and I were growing up back in the day when our weathermen sent out like severe like weather or advisories, warnings, and watches out, or talked about severe weather or sent any kind of like severe weather alerts to us, or alarms went off on devices and you name it. We got it. It happened. Nowadays it's just always Nowadays it's always just false alarms, false alarms. It's very annoying, very frustrating too, but also it just stirs up panic, especially for people that have these special apps on their phone to and paying so much for severe weather alert services on their phones even, and things devices that's supposed to protect the owner if you're out on the go, but nowadays it's not like that. here. Just down to my last little part, all down there into the let's see here. I think that looks really good. I think I'm gonna clear off this table now, my desk a little bit, and my countertop. Oh, a second. See if I can. So you can see everything so far that. Trying to take care of some of this little mess over here too, real quick. I could have put that door on right there. Maybe I will yet on the top. I probably will. Top of this building, this door I just put on is in case we get somebody again in this building up here or this tower that wants to go up to the top. Oh, and thinks there's a diving board or something, which we should get right there about the door. In case like Buzz Lightyear or Buzz or any of his other friends decide that they want to try to fly out or walk out this top door on the top of a building, I'll put a little ledge here or a diving board if they want to just jump off the building or fall off the building and all that. Head down first. Well, with their friends, then they know that's an option. I'll give them a nice little stairs inside to get to the top of the tower and to go on the roof of the building and then come out here through the door if they like and take the diving board or step on the ledge and go whoop. So they know that's an option. Now I'm going to see where I could put this. I'll put this little tower over here. Actually, let me put like a one more little door right here. We need to make sure that they have enough options. Probably put a little window right there too. Give them so they have a couple of options. Not sure if you could see over here or not, but I put a few more little windows, two more doors and two windows over here on top of this building as an option. Oh, so they can fall down, so people can go up to the top of this building that want to like dive out or step out the window and the doors on top of the building and go on the ledge. And if they want to fall off the building and like go crack their heads open, that's an option for them. Now, I'm going to put these two tubs away for the time being. Let me see. I'm trying to see real quick what I have left accessory-wise. All right. Here's a diving board right here. I could use this stick as a diving board to put outside the door right here on the ledge. Or I could put it like this or outward like this. And I'll probably use this air raid or siren that I'll put above the door right here. So it alerts. So it alerts everybody like on that building that somebody is excited to go out to run out the door and take a good dive right out. It's doable. Now I'm just checking real quick, like something real quick before I. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry about this, but thank you so much for watching this live stream. Part on number 2. There's something I have to go do immediately that came up. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and please like, comment, and let me know if you have any questions or comments below or any feedback for me. And thank you for joining my second part of this live stream. Bye.